Alrighty, here we are. We're back at Seq.out first tee. We're on a 6th hole. This is a par 4. This hole is fairly simple. We got a 2-mile-per-hour wind blowing out to the right. The pin is right there. Usually if there's no wind or a 1-mile-per-hour wind, at all times, no matter where the pin is, you want to line yourself up right at 24.0. If there's no wind or 1-mile-per-hour wind up or a 1-mile-per-hour wind towards you or going to the left, you line yourself up dead right there and you're guaranteed to be on the green at all times. Again, this is another hole where you might want to use a focus strength because you're close to that tray. It's up to you. And you also want to make sure you get your proper amount of perfect drinks in there also. Since we have a 2-mile-per-hour wind out left, this is a perfect example where I might have to use a skill shot, which I would use the draw shot to go around that tree. And I believe it's hitting the tree right there. This right here, I'm not going to make it, so I'm just definitely going to have to use a draw. But most of the times, all you got to do is use a straight shot. Because if you have a 3-mile-per-hour wind to the left, or a 3-mile-per-hour wind towards you, or away from you, you always want to go like at 24.0. Anyways, we're going to do a draw shot here. So draw shot skill. Now we got a 2-mile-per-hour wind blowing to the right, so we want to go to the left. You see where the flag stick is? This should put us right on the green, right about there. There's a bump in front of that green. You would like to hit that bump and bounce in the air so it lands on the green more. Sometimes if you land right on the green, it's going to roll off into the bunker. We're going to see what happens here. I'm just going to go line to line. Again, you might want to use a focus drink. It's up to you. And it's going right off. That's okay. It's a very tough hole. Most of the time, maybe 5 out of 10 times, I'll land on there for an eagle. And it's 1.8 feet up. I'm going to want to use a chip shot. And if you look at the ball lie, it's slanting to the left a little. Plus, it's 3 oranges up. So instead of 1.9, it's probably going to be like a 2 point for each orange up. It's a 0.1. So it's going to be like a 2.2. So you want to look at this, and you see how it's slanting to the right there, though. So your ball lies slanting to the left, but the green's going to the right. So you stay right where you're at right there. It's 1.8. So you want to go just a little bit over the hole. Just a tiny bit, over the line. Just like this. That might be too much. That's why I'm going to pull back a little bit. Right about there. It wasn't enough. Chip shots are tough. You get used to them though. So we're gonna go in for a birdie here. Like I said, you want to try to get an eagle though. This is 0.3 up. It's going. If you look at the ball lie, it's going 1 up. So it's actually a 0.4 up. I'm gonna go right there about where the break is. It's 0.3. So we're gonna go over about a ½ inch. Too short. Just a little bit harder, it would have been in. So we're going to have to settle for a par. But most likely you get a birdie on that hole. Definitely if you have guys. Thank you.